Group from Northwest Missouri State University is back from studying abroad in Europe. KQ2's Courtney Rowe introducing us to some of those who went, as well as how their time abroad impacted their self and their worldviews.
15 students and 2 professors from the Northwest Missouri State University Communications Department have just recently returned from their 18-day study abroad program in Europe. The trip began in Athens, Greece, and toured many different countries.
So we started out with the Mass Media Conference in Athens, Greece, and then went to Rome and Venice and Budapest and Vienna and Munich, and then to London, and several students also made the trip to Paris, France as well.
While the international conference in Athens was the main event of the trip, this was just one of the many favorite memories that were made.
I would say my favorite location was probably Rome. I absolutely adored the Colosseum. It was so much fun. And just seeing like the Spanish Steps and the gardens and the fountain, the Trevi Fountain, we just saw all the landmarks of Rome, and they were amazing and beautiful.
While many found joy in these new sights and experiences, for trip leader Professor Berglund, the real joy comes from something else.
I've seen these places before, so the real joy for me is watching them experience these things for the first time, to walk out of the metro in Rome and look up and there is the Colosseum, and to be able to, again, to grow and learn and change, again, because you're not the same person when you come back, and seeing them become better, more well-rounded people, that is the joy for me as a teacher.
This notion of studying abroad being valuable and essential for personal growth was shared by all participants of the trip, including Bjork.
It's so important to understand that the world is way bigger than you, and the world is way bigger than your country. There are just so many experiences and things that you just can't even put in words, because that's how impactful and moving they are and how important they are for your growth as a person.
For Berglund and Bjork, these impactful experiences ranged from watching Shakespeare at the Globe Theater to visiting the Dachau concentration camp.
I think the trip is valuable not only in, of course, what you learn and how you grow, but also bring what you know to life. I mean, it's one thing to read Shakespeare. It's another thing to experience the magic of Shakespeare being performed live in the Globe Theater as people would have, 400 years ago. And the same way with, for example, Dachau. You could read about the Holocaust in a book, but being there, walking through the Dachau concentration camp and standing there in the showers, looking up at the vents where the Zyklon B gas came in, and then walking to the next room and seeing the crematorium, it's not the same.
Reporting from Maryville, Courtney Rowe, KQ2 News.
Northwest Mass Media Department plans to take another trip to Europe next year.